And we do want to welcome you into the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. We got 3 weekends of racing action left here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. Glad to have you watching on your smart device or you folks that have showed up to watch in person. I do want to thank everybody that is tuned in as we get set to go with 12 races along with one special race today. Today is Iowa Legislative Day, so I do want to welcome those folks when they get here. Our officials for this afternoon, presiding judge will be Mike Morales, Kelowna, Illinois. Our official starter will be Brian Larson out of Marshalltown, Iowa, along with driver Doug Nicholson out of Tumble, Iowa, doing the driving. Photo finish and charger will be Kim Larson out of Marshalltown, Iowa. Our official timer will be Rod Holton from right here in Humboldt. Our executive secretary, Dana Meyer, over there. Also, Amy Hendricks taking care of Pick the Winner and Pick 10. Track announcer myself, Tony Paris out of Ottumwa. And we have got medical personnel on the ground, so do want to welcome them. Keep it parked right there. We do not need to use your services, but glad to have you as we take a look at race number 1. Race 1, going to kick it off, 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings. Field of 6. Number 1, SV Mr. T, owned by Tom and Kathy Shipley, Cahoga, Missouri, Royal Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Tom Shipley trains. Will Rowland in the bike. Will Rowland getting the call to drive. SV Mr. T. 9 outings with 6 wins in 3 seconds. Has won its last 2. Looking to make it 3 in a row. Number 2, Ready for Pictures, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Jay DeLong trains and drives. 8 outings with 3 wins, 2 seconds and 2/3. Coming off a win at Watch Year, 2:05 1/5 for Ready for Pictures. Horse number 3, Bang Bang Boogie, owned by Stephanie Amundsen, Kenyon, Minnesota. Justin Amundsen trains, Adam Hauser drives. 10 outings, 3 wins, 4 seconds, 1/3. And coming off a qualifying line at Running Aces on the 2nd of September, was 4th, 2:02 1/5 for Bang Bang Boogie. Horse number 4, Ice Step. Ice Step, Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 8 outings, 1 win, 1 second and 2/3. Coming off a win, 2:06 2/5 at Watch Year, new lifetime mark. Number 5, Busta Peach Going Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Kathy Raymond trains and owns. Carrie Sturts in the bike. 5 outings. Last race to Watch Year was 5th. And the 6th, Bustin' Hawk Going Spy, owned and trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Rob Anderson getting the call to drive. Been out 5 times with 1/3 and finished 3rd at Watch Year. That is your field of 6 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings to kick it off, $7,000 purse. And start bringing those horses to the track for race 1. Bring those horses to the track for race 1. SV Mr. T, Ready for Pictures, Bang Bang Boogie, Ice Step, Busta Peach Going Spy, and Bustin' Hawk Going Spy. Also, race fans, if you are tuning in, we do have in between race 4 and race 5, the Iowa Legislative Race for Charity. Iowa House District 6, which is representing Buena Vista and Clay counties, Representative Megan Jones, who will be racing for the Spencer Kiwanis Daybreak Foundation versus Iowa House District 60, Ciro Gordo, Floyd, Mitchell, and Worth, Representative Jane Bloomingdale. We'll be racing for Northwood Mills on Wheels. And it will be Small and Sneaky with Colton Hauser and BJ's Black Beauty with Elvin Zimmerman. Those are our 2 drivers and 2 horses being used for Megan Jones and Jane Bloomingdale. Race number 2 going to consist of Iowa Senate District 24. That is Boone, Dallas, Greene, Guthrie, and Story counties. Representative Jesse Green, who will be racing for the Dayton Rodeo, versus Iowa House District 7, supposed to be Mike Sexton, Calhoun, Pocahontas, Sac, Webster counties. And Mike Sexton had prior commitments, so we have got a catch drive. We got a catch drive. That is going to be Matt Eide, who will be racing for the MS Warriors out of Rockwell City. That will also be Small and Sneaky and BJ's Black Beauty, Colton Hauser, and Elvin Zimmerman. So we do want to welcome our legislators when they get here. 1:30, approximately 1:30 will be our first race. We'll have 2 races today. They will go a half mile each, race 1 and race number 2. So do want to welcome them. a lot of things that comes through the Iowa State Capitol. And do want to thank our representatives who are going to be with us today, getting the experience and getting to race at Iowa Harness Racing. Look for that first race of the track. SV Mr. T, ready for pictures. Bang, bang, boogie. Ice step, bust a peak going. Boston Hawk going by. And once again, we will not do any post parading. Once we bugle, they'll head right on to the starting gate. Over on the back stretch, set up at the quarter pole. Starter will pick them up there, and we will get today's 12 program started. Also, shout out Justin Gould, there, Brett Erickson, Joel McDaniel, John Hendricks, and everybody that helps chip in here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds, getting this track groomed up, ready to go for today's race program. And we do want to thank Jim Anderson, Humboldt, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of race one. Thank you, Jim. As we get set to go with race one, driver Doug Nicholson and Brian Larson headed to the backside for race number one. SV Mr. T, ready for pictures. Bang, bang, boogie. Ice step, Bust a Peach going spy, and Bustin' Hawk going spy. Field of 6. Yes, a field of 6. 2-year-old Trot and Colts and Gildings. Starter Brian Larson calling for a field of 6. We'll score 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. And gate is rolling. SV Mr. T, ready for pictures. Bang, bang, boogie, ice step, and Bust a Peach going spy all on the gate. Out of that back tier, Rob Anderson with Bustin' Hawk going spy. Race number 1 of race 12 on our card. Race 1 of 12. Work past the 8th pole, 1/8 of a mile, work past the draw gate. Get set to go with 2-year-old Trotting Colts and Gildings, picking up speed. And here we go, off and trotty. Bang, bang, boogie, banging it out right in a hurry down to the inside, SV Mr. T. It's bang, bang, boogie. Bang, bang, boogie, boogies to the front, racing second, SV Mr. T. In that third spot is Ready for Pictures. Ready for Pictures now tips out and making a move to the outside. It is Ready for Pictures now going to drop in that 3 position. Racing fourth, Ice Step. In that 5th position is Bustin' Hawk going spy as they head to the quarter pole out on top, showing the way. Bang, bang, boogie. Taking them to the quarter. 31 and 4/5, 31 and 4. Bang, bang, boogie out on the front, racing second, SV Mr. T. In that 3rd position is Ready for Pictures. In 4th, Ice Step. In 5th is Bustin' Hawk going spy, and Bust a Peach going spy sees them all. Now, Ready for Pictures tips to the outside, first over, first up. As they come to the half, it's Bang, Bang, Boogie. And Ready for Pictures. As they come to the half, Ready for Pictures and Bang, Bang, Boogie. 105, 105. It is Ready for Pictures. Ready for Pictures looking to get the picture taken today. It's Bang Bang Boogie races second and third, SV Mr. T. In 4th, Ice Step. In 5th is Bustin' Hawk going spy. And trailing the field is Bust a Peach going spy. Down the backside, SV Mr. T tips out. Up the battle with Bang Bang Boogie. Bang Bang Boogie off stride. At the 3/4, 134, 2/5, 134 and 2. Out on top, showing the way. It is Ready for Pictures, SV Mr. T. Ready for Pictures, SV Mr. T. As around the far turn, down the stretch drive they come. It is SV Mr. T. Ready for Pictures. As they come to the wire, SV Mr. T. with the advantage. It's SV Mr. T. Ready for Pictures, second. 3rd, Ice Step. 4th, Bang Bang Boogie. In 5th will be Bustin' Hawk going spy. Bust a Peach going spy in 6. 204, 4/5. 204 and 4 for SV Mr. T. That will tie a lifetime mark. 204, 4/5 for the Helps on the Way, the Indiana sire. Gilding out of the Dewey Cheatham Howe mare. Hear the bells. Walter Hilty, Indiana, the breeder. And SV Mr. T, owned by Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Tom and Kathy Shipley, Cahoga, Missouri. Tom Shipley trained. Will Roland in the bike. 204, 4/5, tying on best, lifetime best. That'll make 10 starts with 7 wins, 3 seconds. For SV Mr. T. And our winner going to be Deb Nicholson. Tell me you knew it was going to be SV Mr. T. Yeah, race one, number one, SV Mr. T picking up the win. The number two, Ready for Pictures, was second. Number three, Bang Bang Boogie, was fourth. Number four, Ice Step, was third. Number five, Bust a Peach Going Spy, sixth. And the six, Bustin' Hawk Going Spy, was fifth. Top down, 1, 2, 4, 3, 6, 5. 31 and 4, 105, 134 and 2, 204, 4 fifths for SV Mr. T. 10 starts, 7 wins, and 3 seconds for SV Mr. T. Up next, going to be race number 2, field of 7. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, Colt and Gilding Division. 2 driver change. Number 1, Bright Path, will be Brett Erickson. Number 4, Iron Ridge Orion, will be Colton Hauser. Brett Erickson on the 1, Colton Hauser on the 4 in the second. Horse number 1, Bright Path, owned by Kathy Desert, Vanessa Heights, Minnesota. Justin Ampson trains. Brett Erickson in the bike. 10 outings, 1 win, and 4 thirds. The last race to watch here was third. Horse number 2, Raging Fire, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rob Anderson trains and drives. 10 outings, 3 wins, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, 1/2, looking to make it 3 in a row. Horse number 3, Mr. Wonderful, owned by Gretchen Rowland, Florence, Iowa. Will Rowland trains and drives. 7 outings with 1 second. The last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 4, Iron Ridge Orion, owned by Shelley Radishel, Birmingham, Iowa. Alan Jones trains. Colton Hauser in the bike. 9 outings with 3 seconds and 5 thirds. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 5, Oh So Totally McWicked, owned by Van Otterloo Stables, Rock Valley, Iowa. Joel McDonald trains. Mark Minton in the bike. 8 outings, 5 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Last race to watch here was a winner. 202 has won its last 2, looking to try to make it 3 in a row. Horse number 6, Just a Blue Collar Kid, owned by Rocky O'Hare, Sioux Rapids, Iowa. Penny Lundell, Cherokee, Iowa. Joel McDonald trains. James Gould in the bike. 12 outings, 2 wins, 3 seconds, and 4 thirds. Last race, Running Aces, was 5th, 156 and 4 fifths. And the 7, Swinging on Over, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Ken Stoffer, Whitty, Wisconsin. Stephanie Ampson, Kenya, Minnesota. Justin Ampson trained. Adam Hauser in the bike. 12 outings with 5 wins and 3 seconds. Last race that watch here was 2nd, 159 4 fifths. That is your field of 7. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, Colton Gilding Division. we do want to thank Amy Hendricks on the bugle for the call of race 2. Thank you, Amy. That's the good part of the Hendricks. Just ask her. And starter picking up a field of 7. 5 on the gate. 2 trailers. Bright Path, Rage and Fire, Mr. Wonderful, Iron Ridge Orion, and Oh So Totally McWicked. Just a blue collar kid and swinging on over. Out of that back tier. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race 2 of 12. Picking up speed. And here we go up and Pace. It's the big number 4, Iron Ridge Orion, getting out on top. Iron Ridge Orion out on top. To the outside, it is Oh So Totally McWicked. Oh So Totally McWicked wanting the top now. Clears on the front. Iron Ridge Orion races second with Colton Hauser. Racing third is Bright Path. Rage and Fire racing in that 4th position. And racing in the 5th position, it is just a blue-collar kid. As they head to the quarter pole out on top, is Oh So Totally McWicked. 29 4/5, 29 and 4, opening fraction. Out on the front, showing the way, it's Oh So Totally McWicked. Racing second, Iron Ridge Orion. And now Rage and Fire rages to the outside, up to take over 4th, now 3rd, now 2nd, and has his sights set on the front end. As they come to the half, out on top, it is Rage and Fire, where Rob Anderson clears on the front. 101, 1/5, 101 and 1. And to the outside, just a blue-collar kid, Oh So Totally McWicked, locked to the inside as they round the far turn. The turn 2 down the backside for the final time. Here comes swinging on over. 3 over as they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, it is Rage and Fire. And up to battle is swinging on over as they go to the 3/4 pole. 133, 133. Out 130 and 3. Correction there. 130 and 3/5. Out on the front, it is a battle. Rage and Fire and swinging on over. As they turn for home, down the stretch they come. The stretch drive. It is A battle, raging fire. It's raging fire. In second, we'll be swinging on over. 2 minute mile. Raging fire. Raging fire. That makes 3 in a row. Raging fire. Lifetime mark 1:59 4/5. 2 minute mile today for Raging Fire, owned by Larry Mather. Webster, Iowa. Rob Anderson trained and driven. Catch the Fire. Gilding. Make 11 starts, 4 wins, 2 seconds, 2/3 for Raging Fire. All right, number 2 horse, Raging Fire, and the owner picks his own horse. Larry Mather's the winner. Larry Mather, you are a winner. He's on the phone with the agent already with Raging Fire. Catch the Fire out of a tell-all mare. Number 1, Bright Path was 5th. Number 2, Raging Fire, your winner. Number 3, Mr. Wonderful, 7th. Horse number 4, Iron Ridge Orion, 4th. Horse number 5, Oh So Totally McWicked, 3rd. Horse number 6, Just a Blue Colored Kid, was 6th. And the 7th, Swinging On Over, was 2nd. Top down, 5, 1, 7, 4, 3, 6, 2 on the bottom. Quarter and 29 4. The half and 101 1/5. 3/4 and 130 3. The mile, 2 minute mile for Raging Fire. 3 in a row for the Catch the Fire Gilding. That'll make 11 starts, 4 wins, 2 seconds, and 2/3 for Raging Fire. Up next, race number 3, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. This will be your filly division. Field of 4, no changes. Number 1, Luca's Girl, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 8 outings, 1 win, 4 seconds and 2/3. Last race to watch here was second. Horse number 2, Rain and Hill, owned by Joe Kilberg, Preston, Iowa. M. Eats, New York. Kevin Kilberg, Columbus Junction, Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa. Justin Gould trains. Mark Minton. Watch here was second. Horse number 3, Lucy's Country Comet, leased to Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Gary Lyles trains and drives. 9 outings, 4 wins, 1 second and 2/3. Has won its last 2, trying to make it 3 in a row. Horse number 4, Season's Goal, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Kaviana Johnson, Sigourney, Iowa. Brenda Leventinsky, West Branch. Rick Huffman trains. Rob Anderson in the bank. 9 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds and 2/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. And the 5, Willow Ridge, owned by Jada Long, Clinton, Wisconsin. Jada Long trains. Adam Hauser in the bike. 11 outings, 2 wins. Race that watch here was 3rd. That is your field of 5, 2-year-old.
For the Saratoga Racing Course.
Here we do want to thank Tony Scholes on the bugle for the call of race 3. Thank you. As we get set to go with the 3rd race of our 12-race program. Lucas Girl, Rain Hill, Lucy's Country Comet, Season's Goal, and Willow Ridge. And all five racing on the gate will be 2-year-old trotting fillies as they approach the 8th pole, 1/8 of a mile from the start. Gates will swing into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race 3 of 12. Picking up the trot. And here we go. Off stride is the number 2. Getting out on top, it is Lucy's Country Comet. Racing second is the 4 Seasons Goal. Back on the trot is Rain Hill. Rain Hill sees them all. After the early break, got some ground and off stride once again. Out on top, showing the way, it is Lucy's Country. Racing in that second spot is Seasons Goal. In third is Lucas Girl. Racing in that 4th position is Willow Ridge. And in 5th is Rain Hill. Down the backside, headed to the quarter pole, out on top, it's Gary Lyles in command with Lucy's Country Comet. Lucy's Country Comet taking them to the quarter. 33 and 2 bis, 33 and 2. Nice leisurely tempo out on the front. It is Lucy's Country Comet. Seasons Goal races second. Lucas Girl in third. Willow Ridge races fourth. And 5th is Rain Hill. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile on the front end. It's Lucy's Country Comet. And you got Lucas Hall's 1, 2, and 3. As they come to the half, it is Lucy's Country Comet bringing them to the half. 106 to the half. Lucy's Country coming out on the front end. Racing second, Seasons Goal. In third, Willow Ridge. Lucas Girl. You've got a race for third. Off a 2 down the backside. Headed to the 3/4 pole. It's Lucy's Country Comet. Lucy's Country Comet opens up by 2. Headed to the 3/4 pole. Seasons Goal races third. Willow Ridge and Lucas Girl still racing for that third position. And seeing them all is Rain Hill. 137, 137. Picked up the trot now. Out on the front. Opens up by 5. It is Lucy's Country Comet. Lucy's Country Comet out on the front. Looking to make it 3 in a row. In racing second season's goal. Still the race is on for third. Willow Ridge and Lucas Girl. Rain and Hill trying to make up ground. Time's running out. It's all Lucy's Country Comet. Second, season's goal, Lucas Girl third, Willow Ridge fourth, and fifth, Rain and Hill. 2:08, 1/5, 3 in a row for Lucy's Country Comet. Leased to Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Trained and driven by Gary Lyles. That will make 10 starts, 5 wins, 1 second, and 2/3 for Lucas Hall, Philly, out of the Little Stephen mare, Mike Telfer. Hedrick, Iowa, the breeder. Lucy's Country Comet. And our winner from Humboldt, Iowa, the one and only Jim Anderson. He already knew. He had his hand raised. Official results for race number 3. Number 3, Lucy's Country Comet. The Lucas Hall out of that Little Bit Country mare, Little Stephen, leased to Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Gary Lyles trained and driven. 10 outings, 5 wins, 1 second, and 2/3. That will be a 2:08 and 1/5 for the mile. Number 1, Lucas Girl, was third. Number 2, Rain and Hill, was fifth. Horse number 3, Lucy's Country Comet, your winner. Number 4, Season's Goal, second. And the 5, Willow Ridge, was fourth. Top down, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4 on the bottom. 33 and 2, 6, 137, 2:08, 1/5 for Lucy's Country Comet. 3 in a row. Up next, going to be race number 4. One driver change. Number 2, Gata Carlotta, will be Rob Anderson. Rob Anderson get the call to drive the number 2 horse. Horse number 1, Iowa Sports Story. Wilda McDaniel, Denison, Iowa, owns and trains. James Gould in the bike. 5 outings with 1 win. That win coming at Watch Year 205 1/5. Horse number 2, Gata Carlotta, owned by Gary Phillips, Eldon, Iowa. Chad Svensson, Tumble, Iowa. Chad Svensson trains. Rob Anderson in the bike. 9 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 3 thirds. Last race to watch here was a winner, 203 4/5. Horse number 3, Cosmopolitan, owned by Joe Kilberg, Preston, Iowa. Kevin Kilberg, Columbus Junction. Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa. Justin Gould trains. Mark Minton in the bike. 9 outings, been in 6 wins, 1 second. Has won its last 6. Number 4, Moonlight Mariah, by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. 10 outings, 6 seconds and 1/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 5, Sports Beat, owned by Gretchen Rowland, Florence, Iowa. Will Rowland trains and drives. 9 outings with 3 seconds and 1/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. And number 6, Racing on Faith, owned by Kara Hauser, Hardy, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 8 outings with 3 seconds and 1/3. Last race to watch here was 2nd. That is your field of 6 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. This will be your filly division. 6. And we do have Rocky O'Hare, Sioux Rapids, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 4. Thank you, Rock. As we get set to go with race number 4. After the 4th race, we are going to have our legislative races. We will have Small and Sneaky with Colton Hauser and BJ's Black Beauty with Elvin Zimmerman. Those will be our 2 drivers and horses, along with we have our legislators. We do want to welcome them to the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. And we'll give you a little bit more information. It's also inside your program in between races 4 and 5. So that'll be coming up right after this one. Field of 6, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, filly division. And halftime at Jack Trice Stadium. Hopefully you're not DVRing or TiVoing it or doing all of that. And most of the time you got a smart device. You can carry it anywhere you go. It is 13-10. Jack Trice Stadium, the cycle. 10. Approaching the eighth pole, they'll be 1/8 of a mile from the start for race number 4. This is your 2-year-old Pace and Filly division. Field of 6. And here we go up and Pace. And through the middle is Cosmopolitan showing early speed. Got a Carlotta down to the inside. Battle for the top. Getting out on top, showing the way. It's still a battle. Got a Carlotta and Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan out on top, showing the way. Racing second is got a Carlotta. Here up in 3 position. It is Moonlight Mariah. Headed down the backside to the quarter pole. Out on top, showing the way. It is Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan taking them to the quarter. 30 1/5, 30 1, opening quarter for Cosmopolitan. Racing second, got a Carlotta. Moonlight Mariah races in that 3rd position. Racing 4th is Race on Faith. In that 5th position, it is Iowa Sports Story. As they make their way down and seeing the whole field, it is Sports Beat. Sports Beat with Will Rowland. All nose to tail right there. As they come to the half, it's Cosmopolitan bringing them to the half. 103 3/5, 103 3. Little breather there out on the front end. Cosmopolitan got a Carlotta, now going to tip out off of turn 2. They head down the backside for the final time. Carlotta races second and third as Moonlight Racing on Faith races 4. Down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole. It is Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan and got a Carlotta at the 3/4. 133. They picked up the pace now. Out on the front, it is Cosmopolitan. Got a Carlotta in second. In third, Moonlight Racing on Faith in 4th. In that 5th spot is Iowa Sports Story. And 6th is Sports Beat. As they turn for home, down the stretch they come. It's Cosmopolitan. And got a Carlotta trying to get there. Got a Carlotta late surge to the outside. Not going to get there. It is Cosmopolitan. Second, got a Carlotta. Third, Racing on Faith. 4th, Moonlight Mariah. In 5th will be Iowa Sports Beat. And 6th, Sports Bet. 203 4/5, 203 4 for the mile for Cosmopolitan. I'm like 7 in a row for Cosmopolitan. And the number 3, Cosmopolitan, owned by Joe Kilberg, Preston, Iowa, Kiva Kilberg, Columbus Junction, Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa, Justin Gould trains, Mark Minton in the bike. Cosmopolitan, that will be 7 in a row. 203 4/5, quarter at 30 1, 103 3, 133, 203 4/5 for Cosmopolitan. And our winner is going to be Rocky O'Hare, Sioux Rapids. You play the bugle? Rocky O'Hare, Sioux Rapids. You're a winner. While we wait on the official results for the fourth race, our first race coming up. This is going to be Representative Megan Jones representing Iowa House District 6, which is Buena Vista and Clay counties. And we'll be taking on and racing for Spencer Kawana's Daybreak Foundation, taking on Iowa House District 60, Cerro Gordo, Floyd, Mitchell, and Worth. This will be Representative Jane Bloomingdale. So we have two ladies here competing. It will be with Colton Hauser with Small and Sneaky, BJ's Black Beauty with Elvin Zimmerman. So we will have Megan Jones and Jane Bloomingdale. Results for race number 4. Number 1 horse, Iowa Sports Story. Finishing 5th will be placed 6th due to interference first turn. Number 2, Gata Carlotta was 2nd. Number 3, Cosmopolitan, your winner. Number 4, Moonlight Mariah was 4th. Number 5, Sports Beat was 6th, will be placed 5th due to the interference, and the 6th, Racing on Faith, was 3rd. Top down, 5P6, 2, 1, 4, 6P5, 3 on the bottom. 30 and 1, 103 and 3, 133, 203 and 4/5.
This is Call to the Post, my audition for the Saratoga Racing Course.
All right, here is our legislators. We have two lovely ladies, Meg Jones, Colton Hauser, and Jane Bloomingdale with Elvin Zimmerman. We have Small and Sneaky and BJ's Black Beauty. So they will pick them up at the 8th pole. They'll bring them down. They'll turn them loose. They'll go a half of a mile racing. This is your Iowa Legislative. And like we said, Megan Jones with Colton Hauser. She represents District House 6, Buena Vista and Clay counties. And then Jane Bloomingdale, and she represents Iowa House District 60, Cerro Gordo, Floyd, Mitchell, and Worth counties. These are competing for their charity. Megan Jones is Spencer Kiwanis Daybreak Foundation, and Jane Bloomingdale is competing for Northwood Mills on Wheels. So how about it? Give them a hand right here, these lovely ladies with Colton Hauser and Elvin Zimmerman. So we've had the legislative 2 years down at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. We have expanded it, moving it up here to the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. And we do want to thank Iowa Legislative Day at the state capitol. Do want to thank these ladies for competing. And then our second race is going to be Iowa Senate District 24, Jesse Green, and Iowa House District 7. And that will be Matt Sexton, but Matt not able to make it. He has actually had prior commitments, and that will be Matt Eady, our lobbyist that actually works for us at Iowa Harness Racing. So we do want to thank Matt for being with us. And here we go, starting gate. They get the whole feel right there for what Iowa Harness Racing is all about. Colton Hauser with Megan Jones, Elvin Zimmerman with Jane Bloomingdale, Small and Sneaky, and BJ's Black Beauty. Both looking good, getting the experience behind the starting gate. Starter Brian Larson. So we have got Small and Sneaky and BJ's Black Beauty. They round the far turn, make their way down for the Iowa Legislative Day. Do want to thank them, Megan Jones and Jane Bloomingdale. Here we go. We're off and racing. Iowa Legislative race. BJ's Black Beauty getting out on top. Small and Sneaky right there in second. As they work down into turn number 1, they'll go half of a mile. BJ's Black Beauty out on top. Small and Sneaky racing second. Colton Hauser with Megan Jones. Elvin Zimmerman showing the way right now with BJ's Black Beauty with Jane Bloomingdale. Down the backside, headed towards the quarter pole. BJ's Black Beauty and Small and Sneaky. Now Colton Hauser tips out. Megan Jones hanging on as they battle for the race lead. You've got a good one shaping up on your Iowa Legislative Day here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. BJ's Black Beauty still with the advantage with Jane Bloomingdale. And Small and Sneaky trying to come on a little bit. You've got a battle. You've got a horse race. Snap your photos right now as they come around turn number 4. Yeah, gatekeepers down there. They're all cheering. Who is it going to be? Small and Sneaky with Megan Jones with a little advantage. BJ's Black Beauty says it ain't going to be that easy. You've got a horse race. They come to the wire. It could be a dead heat. Oh, boy. What a good one. BJ's Black Beauty with Jane Bloomingdale and Colton Hauser with Megan Jones. It's Small and Sneaky. Dead heat at the wire. Dead heat. How about that one? That was a good one. We'll get them around here, play their victory songs, and get their photos taken. And how about that first race? That was a good one. Iowa House District 6, Megan Jones with Colton Hauser with Small and Sneaky representing Buena Vista and Clay counties. And that was for the Spencer Kiwanis Daybreak Foundation. Iowa House District 60, Cerro Gordo, Floyd, Mitchell, and Worth was Jane Bloomingdale, and she was racing for Northwood Mills on Wheels. So we will do a contribution to both of their charities, and do want to thank them for coming and racing with us. So we have got our second race coming up, race number 2. This is going to be your Iowa Senate District 24, representing Boone, Dallas, Greene, Guthrie, and Story counties. Representative Jesse Green racing for the Dayton Rodeo, and the Iowa House District 7, Calhoun, Pocahontas, Sac, and Webster counties. Representative Mike Sexton. Mike had prior commitment. He actually was having to attend an event going on in Des Moines. So Matt Eide, our lobbyist, is actually going to be he's going to be the catch drive for Mike Sexton, and they are racing for the MS Warriors out of Rockwell City. So once again, it'll be Small and Sneaky and BJ's Black Beauty. I think these two are just getting warmed up, and this is going to be even better with race number 2 coming up. So do want to thank, once again, Megan Jones and Jane Bloomingdale. Thank you very much for attending Iowa Legislative Day here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. We'll have a treat for you. We will bring those to the Iowa Capitol and present them to you once we have them back. But we do want to thank you for coming for Legislative Day here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. Race number 2. Does anybody live in Calhoun, Pocahontas, Sac, or Webster counties? You don't, Penny? Penny, do you live in any of those? Oh, you're in Cherokee? You're Cherokee County? Okay, just right over from Sac. Buena Vista? Well, it just depends on which kind of slang, if you're from the south or if you're from the north. Dallas, Greene, Guthrie, and Story counties will be Jesse Green. Well, it looks like they actually down there, they just got a train to them, so they might go a little faster. Sunglasses, no whip, is what Tyson said. Tyson. Look at the smile on their faces.
Yeah, it is. They're just.
She's so freaking happy.
Yeah.
Elvin.
Yeah. Yeah. It's things like that. Yeah, that are just priceless. Absolutely priceless. Yeah.
This is awesome. That's good stuff. Have Tara do a nice article, and we'll do a declaration on one side of the plaque and the win photo on the other side of the plaque and present it to them at the State House. Just getting a correction. They did not get a training whip or a whip. They got a set of sunglasses. Got to look cool, right? Yeah, got to look cool. Got to have sunglasses. So correction there. So just want to make sure.
The good news is that they finished together and they were going 34 second quarter, 35 second. When you've never gone that fast behind a horse, you feel like you're flying.
My name is Omar Williams, and this is Call to the Post, my audition for the Saratoga Racing Course.
Hey, Matt ID. We got Matt with Elvin Zimmerman, BJ's Black Beauty, and our other driver is going to be Jesse Green. So Jesse is with Colton Hauser with the green colors on. We do want to thank Matt for filling in for Mike Sexton. Mike had prior commitments, so we got the catch driver. He is our lobbyist for Iowa Harness Racing. We do want to thank Matt very much for what he does at the state capitol for us, so do want to thank him. Also, he attends our Iowa Harness Racing board meetings, so do want to thank Matt for being our lobbyist for Iowa Harness Racing. And also do want to thank Jesse Green, representing Iowa Senate District 24, Boone, Dallas, Greene, Guthrie, and Story counties. And he is competing for Dayton Rodeo. And Matt filling in for Mike Sexton. They are battling for MS Warriors out of Rockwell City. How about it? We do want to thank them for coming out and competing today as we get set to go. To All right, so starting gate, we'll pick them up. They'll bring them around and release them, and then we'll race a half of a mile. Matt ID with Elvin Zimmerman, BJ's Black Beauty. And do want to give a shout out to Eli Zimmerman, Ames Racing, Elvin Zimmerman for bringing BJ's Black Beauty. Also Jeff Carey, Curtis Carey, Colton Hauser for bringing over Small and Sneaky for Iowa Legislative Day. So do want to thank them. All right, starter Brian Larson along with driver Doug Nicholson picking up our Iowa Legislative race number 2. And do want to thank Johnny and Chrissy Miller. They're taking care of the production and video photography. They'll actually get the opportunity to see their race. Getting the opportunity to ride with Colton Hauser and Elvin Zimmerman. We got to see if Megan Jones and Jane Bloomingdale, who they're cheering for down there. Hopefully they're on the fence down there getting an opportunity to cheer on the people who work in Des Moines, Iowa at the state capitol. Do want to thank them for coming out, and we get ready to go with race number 2. As they approach the 8th pole, it'll be 1/8 of a mile from the start. As they round the far turn, BJ's Black Beauty and Small and Sneaky, Matt Eide and Jesse Green. Picking up the pace and the trot, and here we go, off and racing. Doug Nicholson doing a fine job with the controls. Off and racing. It's Mr. Green, Jesse Green, and Colton Hauser with Small and Sneaky. BJ's Black Beauty racing second with Elvin Zimmerman and Matt Eide. You've got a battle as they work off a turn 2. BJ's Black Beauty racing in that second spot. Out on the front, Small and Sneaky with Mr. Green and Mr. Hauser. Colton Hauser along with Mr. Green, Jesse Green, down the backside, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top, Small and Sneaky, but now BJ's Black Beauty tips out. You've got a horse race. Iowa Legislative Day here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. As they work around turns 3 and 4, BJ's Black Beauty now tips to the outside. You've got a horse race. Small and Sneaky and BJ's Black Beauty. It's Jesse Green and Matt Eide as they round the far turn, and down the stretch they come. You've got a horse race as they come to the wire. It is BJ's Black Beauty to the outside. Small and Sneaky trying to take the little shorter advantage. You've got a battle, and it is a dead heat again. Wow. How about that? Mr. Green. That is Jesse Green representing Dayton Rodeo, and he is Boone, Dallas, Green, Guthrie, and Story. Matt Idy filling in for Mike Sexton. And that's the MS Warriors, and they represent Calhoun, Pocahontas, Sac, and Webster counties. And do want to thank them for being with us here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds for Iowa Legislative Race for Charities. And we'll get them back. We'll get their victory songs played and get their photos taken for both of them. And we will have a very special delivery to the state capitol for our participants. So we do want to give a shout out once again to Megan Jones and Jane Bloomingdale in race number 1. Matt Idy filling in for Mike Sexton and Jesse Green. If we got any Jesse's family, any Jesse's family, you're more than welcome to come down, get your picture taken. If you're with Jesse, anybody want to get their picture taken, you can come down. And we do want to thank them, and then we'll move on with our race number 5 coming up here just in a little while. Race number 2, we do want to thank Matt Idy filling in for Mike Sexton and also Jesse Green. So we do want to thank them, Small and Sneaky. Also shout out to Justin Amundsen, Tyson Paris, donating some helmets to be used. And do want to thank our legislators once again, Megan Jones, Jane Bloomingdale, Jesse Green and Matt Eide filling in for Mike Sexton for Iowa Legislative Days. Do want to thank them. Also, if you're hungry, feed your hunger with Hy-Vee. Stop down and see the fine folks. Hy-Vee serving up food at the concession. All right, as we look at race number 5 coming up, 2-year-olds on the trot. This will be your colt and gelding division. Number 1, Ultra Boy Andy, owned by Jada Long, Clinton, Wisconsin, Equine Spa, Marion, Iowa. Jada Long trains and drives. 7 outings with 3 seconds and 1/3. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Number 2, Royal King Charles, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 8 outings with 4/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 3, Bustin' Dodo Go and Spy, owned and trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa, Adam Hauser in the bike. 5 outings. Last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 4, Bustin' Tutu Go and Spy, owned and trained by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa, Carrie Sturts doing the driving. 4 outings. Last race to watch here was 4th. And the 5, Oscillation, owned by Jason Telfer, Selma, Iowa. Jason Telfer trains. Heidi Sainer in the bike. 9 outings with 4 wins and 2 seconds and 1/3. Last race to watch here was 4th. That is your field of 5 or your 2-year-old Iowa registered trotting colts and geldings.
Yep, we're ready.
My name is Omar Williams, and this is Call to the Post, my audition for the Saratoga Racing Course.
Now we thank Douglas Bobinette on the bugle for the call of the 5th. Thank you, Douglas. And starting getting in position, we get set to go with race number 5. Race 5 of 12. Ultra Boy Andy, Royal King Charles, Bustin' Dodo Go and Spy, Bustin' Tutu Go and Spy, Oscillation. All right, we get set to go with race number 5. Ultra Boy Andy, Royal King Charles, Bustin' Dodo Go and Spy, Bustin' Tutu Go and Spy, and Oscillation. Once again, we do want to thank everybody that participated in the legislative race as we get set to get back underway. Off stride is the number 5, Oscillation. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. And here we go. up and trotting. Getting out on top, it is a battle. Altar Boy Andy, Royal King Charles. Race down into turns 1 and 2. It's Altar Boy Andy with Jade Along in command. Racing second, Royal King Charles. Racing in that third position, it is Bustin' Dodo going spy. Bustin' Tutu going spy. Races fourth. And after the early break, sees them all, is Oscillation. Side hitter to the quarter pole out on top, showing the way. It's Altar Boy Andy. Altar Boy Andy out on top. Racing second, Royal King Charles. As they head to the quarter pole, it's Altar Boy Andy. Altar Boy Andy taking them to the quarter. 34 seconds, 34 your opening trot. Out on the front end, showing the way. It's Altar Boy Andy. Royal King Charles. Second. In third, Bustin' Dodo going spy. Bustin' Tutu going spy. Stablemates racing third and fourth. Racing in fifth, seeing them all, is Oscillation looking to make up some ground after the early break. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile, it's Altar Boy Andy. Altar Boy Andy out on the front end, showing the way. It's the father, Patrick Colt, bringing them to the half. 108, 3/5, 108 and 3. Out on top, Altar Boy Andy. Royal King Charles races second. And third is Bustin' Dodo going spy. In that fourth position. At the turn 2, down the backside. For the final time, Bustin' Dodo going spy. Royal King Charles off stride. As they make their way to the 3-quarter. It's Altar Boy Andy. Bustin' Dodo going spy, races second. As they go to the 3-quarter pole, it's Altar Boy Andy. 140 and 3/5, 140 and 3. Out on top, showing the way. It's Altar Boy Andy. Racing second, Bustin' Dodo going spy in second and third. Bustin' Tutu going spy. As they round the far turn off stride is Bustin' Dodo going spy off stride. Working to try to get back on the trot. As they come to the wire, it is Altar Boy Andy. .212 4/5, 212 and 4 for the mile. Oscillation taking the fifth. We'll photo it out for second, third, and fourth. Yeah, we'll be making the way back to the winner's circle. Will be the number 1, Altar Boy Andy. It is the father, Patrick, out of the Cadabra Mare Spring Station. Bloodstock, Maryland. The breeder, Altar Boy Andy. First lifetime and 8 outings. Owned by Jade Along, Clinton, Wisconsin, Equine Spa, Marion, Iowa. Jade Along, trained and driven. Altar Boy Andy, first lifetime win, 212 4/5. Yeah, picking Altar Boy Andy will be Larry Mather. He's a winner again. He's going to have enough money to buy dinner tonight. Altar Boy Andy, owned by Jada Long, Clinton, Wisconsin, Equine Spa, Marion, Iowa. Jada Long, trained and driven. That'll make 8 starts, 1 win, 3 seconds, and 1/3, 2-12, 4/5 for Altar Boy Andy.
4 was 4.
Okay. So the top down is here. 1, 3 place 2, 2 place 5. Failure to come back on stride. 4 place 3 and 5th place 4th.
Official results for the 5th race. Number 1, Altar Boy Andy, your winner. Number 2, Royal King Charles, finished 3rd, but will be placed 2nd due to the unrestrained break at the wire. Number 3, Bustin Dodo Golden Spy, finished 2nd, will be placed 5th. Number 4, Bustin 22 Golden Spy was 4th, will be placed 3rd. And the 5, Oscillation, was 5th, placed 4th. And that was due to the unrestrained braking rule coming to the finish. Top down, I'll read 1, 3P2, 2P5, 4P3, 5P4. 34, 108 and 3, 140 and 3, 212, 4/5. First lifetime win for Altar Boy Andy. The Father Patrick Stallion, Altar Boy Andy. Right, up next, going to be race number 6. This will get us halfway through our program. Race 6 coming up. Race 6 going to be 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. This will be your filly division. Field of 5. Number 1, Pour Me Some Whiskey, owned by Joe Kilburg, Preston, Iowa, Kevin Kilburg, Columbus Junction, Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa, Justin Gould trains, Mark Minton in the bike. 8 outings, 3 wins, 1 second, has won its last 3, looking to make it 4 in a row. Number 2, Rolling at Aces, owned by Larry Jensen, Humboldt, Iowa, Brandon Jensen trains, Rob Anderson in the bike. 10 outings, 1 win, 4 seconds, and 1/3. Last scheduled race on August 26th was a scratch sick. Number 3, Easy Image Photo, owned by Dr. Sierra Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Dr. Alyssa Ball, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Scott Smith trains, Will Rolling in the bike. 11 outings, 3 seconds, and 3/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 4, Sunshine Shaboom, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drives. 10 outings, 2 wins, 4 seconds, 3/3. Last race to watch here was 2nd. And the 5, Squeeze Master, owned by Stephanie Amphison, Canyon, Minnesota. Justin Amphison train, Adam Hauser in the bike. 10 outings, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 1/3. Did not finish at watch here. That is your field of 5, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, filly division. Yeah, we do want to thank Jesse Green on the bugle for the call of race number 6. Thank you, Jesse, as we get set to go with race number 6. Race 6 of 12. Yeah, this will be your 2-year-old Iowa registered on the Pace filly division. Field of 5, all 5 racing off the starting gate. Pour me some whiskey, rolling at aces, easy image photos, Sunshine, Shaboom, and Squeeze Master. Field of 5, $7,000 purse on the line. And if you are new to harness racing, and we divide our money here in Iowa a little different than most of your parimutuel tracks. Parimutuel, if you're racing at the raceways, they divide their money 50, 25, 12, 8, and 5. Here in Iowa, we go 45, 25, 15, 10, and 5% to your top 5 finishing horses. So that is your breakdown for Iowa harness racing. Also, if you want to check us out, we have a Facebook page. We post a lot of photos there. Also, our results. Check us out on Iowa Harness Horseman Association on Facebook. Friend us. And also got some prize giveaways on there. Different races we pick out. If you can pick the winner correctly, they will mail you some prizes in the United States Postal Service. We get set to go. Starting gate, getting in position. Brian Larson and Doug Nicholson with the controls. And a reminder, racing action tomorrow, it will be your 3-year-olds along with Aged Iowa on the Pace. That will be a rain makeup. Aged Iowa on the Pace tomorrow. We do have 14 races for you. 14 races tomorrow, 12:30 post time here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. We got 2 more weekends here in Humboldt after this weekend, and then we'll head down to the Wapello County Regional Fairgrounds, Eldon, Iowa, to put a cap on our season. That is the last weekend in September, Iowa Sire Stakes and overnight races. Wapello County Regional Fairgrounds, Eldon, Iowa. As we get set to go with race number 6. Starter picking up a field of 5, all 5, racing off the starting gate. Pour me some whiskey, rolling the aces, easy image photo, Sunshine, Shaboom, and Squeeze Master. All 5 right there. 1/8 of a mile from the start. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go. Picking up speed. And here we go. Up and Pace. Showing early gate speed is the 4. Sunshine Shaboom down to the inside. The 2 rolling at aces. Rolling at aces and Sunshine Shaboom. Racing 3rd is Pour Me Some Whiskey. Racing 4th is Will rolling with Easy Image Photo and Squeeze Master. All right there, nose to tail, working off a 2 down the backside. Headed to the quarter pole, out on the front end, showing the way. It's Corey Larson in command with Sunshine Shaboom. Sunshine Shaboom taking her to the quarter. In second, rolling at aces as they go to the quarter pole. Sunshine Shaboom. 32 and 1/5, 32 and 1. Out on top, showing the way. It's Sunshine Shaboom. Racing second is Rob Anderson with Rolling at Aces. Rolling at Aces, setting in that 2-pocket trip. And now Pour Me Some Whiskey. Looks to tip. First over, first stop. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. On the front end, showing the way. It is Sunshine Shaboom. Up to take over second. Now looks through your race lead as they come to the half. It is Pour Me Some Whiskey. 105 and 4/5, 105 and 4. Out on top, showing the way. It is Sunshine Shaboom. Pour Me Some Whiskey. Racing 3rd. Rolling at aces. Rolling at aces. Looking for racing room. Locked to the inside. And now to the outside. On the move down the backside. It's Squeeze Master. Going 3 over as they head to the 3/4 pole. Squeeze Master. To the outside. To the inside. Sunshine Shaboom. To the 3/4 pole. 137 2/5, 137 and 2. Out on the front end, Sunshine Shaboom, Squeeze Master. Pour me some whiskey, races fourth, up to third. It is Rolling the Aces, and seeing them all is Easy Image Photo. Down the stretch they come, out on top, showing the way. It is Sunshine Shaboom, Squeeze Master, trying to squeeze to the outside. Photo for the win. Might have been the 5. It's between the 5 and the 4. We'll photo it out for the win here at the wire. 207 4/5. 207 4/5 for the mile. Quarter and 32 and 1. The half and 105 and 4. 3/4 and 137 and 2. 207 4/5. We'll photo it out between Squeeze Master and Sunshine Shaboom. Between the 4 and the 5. 207 4/5 for the mile, and it is 5 by a nose at the wire. Squeeze Master picking up the win by a nose. Quarter and 32 and 1, the half and 105 and 4, 137 and 2 to the 3/4, 207 4/5 for Squeeze Master. Stephanie Amundsen, Kenya, Minnesota. Justin Amundsen trained. Adam Hauser with the drive and win, and that will make 11 starts, 3 wins, 2 seconds, and 1/3 for the Wind Me Up. Out of a up front Brad Mayer, Mike Bosma, and Larry Bosma, the breeders. Hey, Jack. Official results for race 6. Number 5, Squeeze Master, your winner, owned by Stephanie Amundsen, Kenya, Minnesota. Justin Amundsen trained. Adam Hauser in the bike, 207 4/5. That'll make its 3rd lifetime win in 11 outings. Horse number 1, Pour Me Some Whiskey, was 4th. Number 2, Rolling the Aces, was 3rd. Number 3, Easy Image Photo, was 5th. Number 4, Sunshine Shaboom, 2nd. And the 5, Squeeze Master, your winner. Top down, 4, 3, 5, 2, 1 on the bottom. 32 and 1, 105 and 4, 137 and 2, 207 and 4/5 for Squeeze Master. The Wind Me Up filly. Up next, going to be race 7. Race 7, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot filly division. Field of 4. Horse number 1, TSS Can in our house, owned by Al Jones, Florence, Iowa. Alan Jones trains. Mark Minton in the bike. 10 outings, 3 seconds, 5 thirds. Last race watch here was 3rd. Horse number 2, Amanda's Miracle, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Rob Anderson in the bike. 10 outings, 1 win, 4 seconds, 2 thirds. Last race watch here was 4th. Horse number 3, Fearless Girl, owned by Kara Hauser, Hardy, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 8 outings with 2 wins and 3 thirds. Last race watch here was a winner, 215. And the 4, Tiger I Love, owned by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Gary Lyles trains and drives. 9 outings with 8 wins. Last race that watch here was a winner in 205. That is your field of 4. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot filly division. And we do want to thank Eli Zimmerman on the bugle for the call of the 7th. Thank you, Eli. We get set to go. Field of 4, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot filly division. The girls get ready to go. Field of 4, TSS Can in our house, Amanda's Miracle, Fearless Girl, and Tiger I Love. As around the far turn, make their way down the front stretch, field of 4. 2-year-old trotting finish, picking up speed. And here we go, off and trotty. Tiger I Love showing early speed to the outside. Clears on the front. Off stride is Rob Anderson, Amanda's Miracle. Off stride. Out on top, Tiger I Love. Racing second is Cannon Our House. Racing third, Fearless Girl, and a Fearless Girl getting rough gated now off stride. Down the backside, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top, it's Tiger I Love. Tiger I Love, TSS Cannon Our House races second as they head to the quarter pole. It's Tiger I Love. 30 and 1/5, 30 and 1. Tiger I Love out on top. Racing second, TSS Cannon Our House. In third is Amanda's Miracle, and fourth is Fearless Girl. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile on the front end. It's Tiger I Love. Off stride once again is Amanda's Miracle. Amanda's Miracle breaking stride. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile, it is Tiger I Love, the Tasmania filly. To the half. 103, 1/5, 103 and 1. Out on top, Tiger I Love. TSS Cannon Our House in second. Fearless Girl races third. And fourth is Amanda's Miracle. Off the 2 down the backside for the final time. It's Tiger I Love. TSS Cannon Our House right there in the TSS Cannon Our House. 135, 135 flat. Love open 3. It's Tiger I Love out on top. Second is TSS. And third, Fearless Girl, and fourth, Amanda's Miracle. As they round the far turn down the stretch that comes, Gary Lyles with Tiger I Love. And TSS Cannon Our House in second. At the wire, it's going to be Tiger I Love. TSS Cannon Our House second. Fearless Girl in third. Fourth, Amanda's Miracle. 207 the mile for Tiger I Love. I'll make 10 starts, 9 wins for Tiger I Love, the Tasmania filly out of that Conway Hall mare. Do me love me do, love me do. Owned, trained, driven, and bred by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. And race number 7, official results. Tiger I Love picking up its 9th win and 10 outings. 2:07 the mile today. Number 1, TSS Cannon, our house, 2nd. Number 2, Amanda's Miracle, 4th. Number 3, Fearless Girl, 3rd. And Tiger I Love, your winner, top down. 2, 4, 3, 1 on the bottom. 30 and 1, 103 and 1, 135, 2:07 the mile for Tiger I Love. Next race number 8, field of 4. Number 1, Always Be Cairo, owned by Kevin Banks, Chaska, Minnesota. Justin Ampson train, Adam Hauser driving. 11 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 4 thirds. Horse number 2, Go Bro Bro, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Rob Anderson on the bike. 3 outings for Go Bro Bro. Number 3, Thunderstruck Yankee, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains and drive. 11 outing, 5 wins, 2 seconds, 2 thirds. Won his last 2, looking to make it 3 in a row. Number 4, Matthew 21, owned by Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Equine Spot Marion, Iowa. Scott Smith trains. Will Rolling in the bike. 11 outings, 4 wins, 3 seconds. Last race to watch here was 4th. That is your field of 4. This will move into our B class, race number 8. This will be your 2-year-old Iowa registered on the Pace Colton Gelding division.
My name is Omar Williams, and this is Call to the Post. My addition
And we do want to thank Butter on the bugle for the call of the A. Thank you, Butter. As we get set to go. Butter. Yep, even never recognizes this name, Butter. Butter to the lab. We get set to go with race 8. Race 8 of 12.
I think I just lost.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Not your fault.
As a round far turn, field 4, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, Colton Gilding Division. Always Big Cairo. Go Bro Bros, Thunderstruck Yankee, and Matthew 21. And here we go. Off and Pace and Always Big Cairo down to the inside. To the outside is Matthew 21. Matthew 21 racing. Second off stride is Go Bro Bro. Go Bro Bro off stride. And up to take over third now is Thunderstruck Yankee. Down backside, headed to the quarter pole out on top. It's Always Be Cairo racing second. We'll roll it with Matthew 21 as they go to the quarter pole. 29 and 3/5, 29 and 3. Opening quarter out on the front, showing the way. It's Always Be Cairo racing second. Matthew 21 racing third is Thunderstruck Yankee. And in fourth after the early break is Go Bro Bro. Seeing them all as they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile on the front end. It's Always Be Cairo now tipping to the outside. And up to battle is Matthew 21. 101 and 3/5, 101 and 3 quick fractions in your B class today. Out on the front showing the way, it is Matthew 21. Racing second, Always Be Cairo. In that third position is Thunderstruck Yankee. And in fourth is Go Bro Bro. Down the backside, headed to the three. Pull out on top. Now here comes Thunderstruck Yankee on the move, trying to make it three in a row. It is Matthew 21 to the outside, Thunderstruck Yankee. 132 and 2/5, 132 and 2. Out on top, it is a battle. Matthew 21 to the inside, Thunderstruck Yankee to the outside. Always be Cairo right there in third. Takes a look at your top two. And seeing them all is Go Bro Bro. Down the stretch they come. Out on top, it is Matthew 21. Matthew 21, Will Rowland picking up the win. Second, Thunderstruck Yankee. Third, Always Be Cairo. And fourth, we'll go to Go Bro Bro. 205, 3/5. 205 and 3/5 for the mile. For Matthew 21, that'll be a new lifetime mark. Better than the 206 and 3. Matthew 21. Matthew 21, owned by Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Equine Spa, Marion, Iowa. Scott Smith trained, Will Rowland in the bikes. That'll make 12 outings with 5 wins, 3 seconds. The Sneaky Bee skip along out of the American Ideal mare, Jody Siamis, the breeder. Scott Smith trained, Will Rowland with the drive and win. 205, 3/5, new lifetime mark by 1 full second. Official results for race number 8. Number 4, Matthew 21, the Sneaky Bee skip along Gilding, picking up the win, 205, 3/5, new lifetime mark, a full second. And that'll make 12 outings with 5 wins and 3 seconds. Number 1, Always Be Cairo was third. Number 2, Go Bro Bro was fourth. Number 3, Thunderstruck Yankee second. Number 4, Matthew 21, your winner. Quarter in 29 and 3. The half in 101 and 3. 3/4 132 and 2. The mile 205 3/5 for Matthew 21. And for you football fans, the final from Jack Trice Stadium, 16-13. Iowa State Cyclones picking up the win over the Hawks. And if you were a betting person, they covered the spread. Up next, in race number 9, one driver change. Number 4, move over Dover, will be Jay DeLong. Jay DeLong driving the number 4. Number 1, LT Striker, owned by Al Jones, Florence, Iowa. Al Jones trains, Mark Minton on the bike. Been out 10 times with 2 wins, 2 seconds, 1 third, coming off a win at Watchier, 2:13-4. Number 2, pay close attention. Least to Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Ryan Sherman trains, James Gould on the bike. 8 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 2 thirds. Last race to Watchier was 4th. Horse number 3, Almar Ivan Pro, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 7 outings, 1 win, 1 second. Last race running aces was 5th. Horse number 4, Move Over Dover, owned by John DeLong in Anderson, Indiana. Jay DeLong trains and drives. 7 outings with 3 seconds and 2 thirds. Last race to watch here was 5th. Number 5, All Luca, owned by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. Jim Reese trains and drives. 8 outings, 4 wins, 2 seconds, 2 thirds. Last race to watch here was 3rd. And the 6, Big Baby Nay, owned by Tony Tice, Paris, Tomo, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 8 outings, 1 win, 1 second, and 3 thirds. Last race to watch here was 2nd. That is your field of 6. 2-year-olds on the trot. Colton Gilding Division B class coming up for race number 9. And we do want to thank Deb Nicholson on the bugle for the call of the 9th race. 9th race coming up of 12. And a reminder, we're racing action tomorrow if you're watching on our live stream with Johnny and Chrissy Miller taking care of the video production and video photography. We'll be back at it 12:30 tomorrow. 14 races. We do have 3-year-olds along with aged Iowa on the pace. Field of 6 coming up for the 9th. $2,000 purse on the line. Jay's won 2 today, hasn't he? Is that right? Jay DeLong? Just 1. Oh, just 1. size did you get? 65. As they approach the 8th pole, they'll be 1/8 of a mile from the start. Field of 6 for race number 9. 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go. Picking up the trot. And here we go, off and trotting. Getting out on top, it is the number 5, All Luca. All Luca out on top. Almar Ivan Pro. Out on top, All Luca. All Luca off stride. Out on the top, it is close. Pay close attention, getting out on top, showing the way. Racing second is LT Striker. Big Baby Nay on the move to the outside, up to take over third. Now second, now takes the lead. Out on top as they head to the quarter pole. 33 1/5, 33 and 1. Big Baby Nay out on the front, racing that second spot is pay close attention. Racing third, LT Striker. Almar Ivan Pro off stride as we round the far turn. LT Striker off stride. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile, out on the front end is Big Baby Nay. To the outside, All Luca. As they come to the half. 106 and 1/5. Out on top, Almar Ivan Pro and LT Striker. That is All Luca. Up a 2 down the backside. As they head to the 3/4 pole, out on top, All Luca. Big Baby Nay and Move Over Dover. As they head to the 3/4 pole, out on top, it is a horse race. Big Baby Nay and All Luca at the 3/4. 138, 138. Big Baby Nay out on top. All Luca races second and third. Move Over Dover in fourth. Pay close attention. Almar Ivan Pro and LT Striker as they round the far turn. It's Big Baby Nay out on top as they come to the wire. Big Baby Nay, All Luca in second. Racing third. It is Move Over Dover. And to the outside, pay close attention. Big Baby Nay going to pick up the win. Second, it's going to be All Luca. Pay close attention. Third, Move Over Dover. Fourth, 210, 2 fists. 210, 2 fists. Be a new lifetime mark. LT Striker and Almar Ivan Pro, the battle for fifth. LT Striker in fifth. Almar Ivan Pro in sixth. 210, 2 fists for Big Baby Nay. Big Baby Nay, owned by Tony and Tyson, Paris, Tumble, Iowa. Adam Hauser, trained and driven. That will make 9 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, and 3/3. New lifetime mark, better than a 216. And 1 at Cannon Falls, 210, 2 fists. Hey, he is a New Jersey Viking out of a Conway Hall mare breeder, Norman Nestle, Montana. And race number 9, we do have a driver's objection. Does not affect the winning horse. Does not affect the winning horse. And race number 10, while we wait on the 9th results. Number 1 is Scratched, Butterfly Black Sick. Number 2, Prettier in Pink, owned by Larry Jensen, Humboldt, Iowa. Ken Stoffer, Whitty, Wisconsin. Brady Anderson, Ankeny, Iowa. Brandon Jensen trains. Adam Hauser in the bike. 10 outings, 3 wins, 3 seconds, 3 thirds. Number 3, Wound for Sound, owned by Set the Pace Racing LLC, Chicago City, Minnesota. Scott Smith trains. Will rolling in the bike. First lifetime start. Number 4, Whittle Bit Nice, owned by Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Wilda McDonald trains. James Gould in the bike. 5 outings, 1 second, 1 third. Number 5, Go Till Midnight, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. John DeLong, Anderson, Indiana. Jay DeLong trains and driving. 4 outings, 1 win, 1 second. That is your field of 4. Official results for the 9th race. Number 1, LT Striker was 5th. Number 2, Pay Close Attention, was 3rd, but will be placed 2nd. Number 3, Almar Ivan Pro was 6th. Number 4, Move Over Dover was 4th. Number 5, All Luca was 2nd, will be placed 3rd due to the stretch drive carrying the number 2 horse out. And the number 6, Big Baby Nay, your winner. Top down, we'll read 5, 3, P2, 6, 4, 2, P3, 1 on the bottom. 33 and 1, 106 and 1, 138, 210, 2 fifths. New lifetime mark for Big Baby Nay. And we do want to thank Mike McDaniel on the bugle for the call of the 10th. Thank you, Mikey, as we get set to go with race 10. Number 1, Butterfly Blanky is scratched, sick, looking for a field of 4. Prettier in pink. Wound for sound. Whittle bit nice and go till midnight. For the 10th, race 10 of 12. And starter has called for a field of 4. Gate is rolling. Number 1 is scratched, so they are allowed to slide over. Prettier in pink. Wound for sound. Little bit nice and go till midnight. As they approach the 1/8 of a mile from the start, also want to give a shout out Justin Gould and Brett Erickson. Grooming it up here today as we get set to go with race number 10 of 12. Picking up the pace. And here we go up and pace out. Prettier down inside to the outside of this 4. Little bit nice. Down into turn 1, getting out on top. Showing the way, it's Prettier in pink. Prettier in pink out on top. Racing second is Little bit nice. Racing third is Wound for Sound and go till midnight. All right, there, nose to tail. You got 6 lengths cover the field. And now Prettier in Pink opens up by 2 as they head to the quarter pole. At the quarter, it's Prettier in Pink. 31 and 4/5, 31 and 4. Out on top, Prettier in Pink. Racing in that second spot. Closing the gap now is Little Bit Nice. Racing third, Wound for Sound, and go till midnight. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. Out on the front end is Prettier in Pink. Prettier in Pink, your race leader. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile, it's Prettier in Pink. Prettier in Pink bringing them to the half. 104 and 3/5, 104 and 3. Out on top, Prettier in Pink. Little Bit Nice in second, and Wound for Sound, and a go till midnight. Go till midnight now, driving up to the inside as they head off a 2 down the backside. Headed to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, Prettier in Pink. Racing second. It is Bit Nice and go till midnight. On the move, up to catch your top 2. 135 and 2/5, 135 and 2. Out on top, Prettier in Pink. Racing second, Little Bit Nice. Go Till Midnight in third. And racing fourth, Wound for Sound. As around the far turn down the stretch they come. It's Prettier in Pink. Prettier in Pink out on top. Here comes Go Till Midnight. Go Till Midnight with a late burst down the stretch. It is Prettier in Pink. Photo for second. Looked like Go Till Midnight getting up for a Little Bit Nice. And fourth, we'll go to Wound for Sound. 206 1/5. 206 and 1 for the mile for Prettier in Pink. Prettier in Pink, owned by Larry Jensen, Humboldt, Iowa. Ken Stauffer, Whitty, Wisconsin. Brady Anderson, Ankeny, Iowa. Brandon Jensen trained. Adam Hauser with the drive and win. That'll make fourth lifetime win in 11 outings. For the Wind Me Up out of that Pace and Yankee mare by Cam's Card Shark. Joe and Kevin Kilberg, the breeders. Prettier in Pink. 206 1/5. Results for the 10th race. Number 2, Prettier in Pink, owned by Larry Jensen, Humboldt, Iowa. Ken Stauffer, Whitty, Wisconsin. And Brady Anderson, Ankeny, Iowa. Brandon Jensen trained. Adam Hauser with the drive and win. That'll make 11 outings, 4 wins, 3 seconds, 3 thirds, 206 1/5. Butterfly Blanky was scratched. Prettier in Pink, your winner. Number 3, Wound for Sound, 4th. Number 4, Little Bit Nice was 3rd. And the 5, Go Till Midnight was 2nd. Top down, scratch, 1, 4, 3, 2. 31 and 4, 104 and 3, 135 and 2, 206 1/5 for Prettier in Pink. Up next, going to be race number 11 of 12. This will be your 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. This will be your filly division, field of 5. One driver change. We carry Sturds. Number 1, Blue Policy, owned by Heidi Sainer, Selma, Iowa. Heidi Sainer trains and drives 10 outings with 3 seconds and 2/3. Last race watch here was 4. Number 2, SV Blushing Star, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Jay DeLong trains and drives 8 outings, 3 wins, 2 seconds, 1/3 was second. Jetta Predator, owned by Equine Spa, Marion, Iowa. Thomas Curtis Carey, Will rolling in the butt. 2 outings with 1 win. Win coming at watch year 222. Number 4, Luke's Wild Card. Lisa Amos Hines. Amos Hines. 5 outings with 3/3. And number Ryan Sherman, go Iowa. Ryan Sherman trains and drives. Start coming at watch here. Scratched lame. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. This will be your mixed division, 3 girls and 2 boys. And we do want to thank Isabel Cunningham, Tumble, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 11th. Thank you, Isabel. We get set to go with race number 11. Race 11 coming up of race 12. Got one more. Blue Policy, SV Blushing Star, Joan Jetta Predator, Luke's Wild Card, and ER Black Bear. That is your mixed division. 2-year-old trotters. 3 girls, 2 boys. As around the bar turn, make the way down for the start of our 11th race of 12. 2-year-old trotters. Mixed division. And here we go. Off and trotting. Off stride is the number 5 ER Black Bear. It's Blue Policy getting out on top. SV Blushing Star races second. Joan Jetta Predator off stride. Out on top, showing the way. It is a battle. SV Blushing Star and Blue Policy. SV Blushing Star taking the top. Racing second is Blue Policy. In third, now off stride, is Carrie Sturts with Luke's Wild Card. As they go to the quarter hole, out on top, showing the way, it is Jay DeLong in command with SV Blushing Star. 33 and 3, Fist, 33 and 3. Out on top, showing the way, it's SV Blushing Star. Blue Policy racing second. Racing in that third position, Luke's Wild Card. And fourth, Joan the Predator. And seeing the whole field is ER Black Bear. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile, it is SV Blushing Star. Blue Policy right there in second. As they come to the half, it's SV Blushing Star. 107 and 2, Fist, 107 and 2. Out on top, showing the way, it is SV Blushing Star. Blue Policy races second. In that third position, Luke's Wild Card. Racing fourth, Joan Jetta Predator. Off stride is Luke's Wild Card. That down the next side, SV Blushing Star and Blue Policy. You got a 2-horse race. As they go to the three-quarter pole, it's Jay DeLong in command with SV Blushing Star. 138, 2 Fist, 138 and 2. Off stride, ER Black Bear. Out on top, SV Blushing Star, Blue Policy. Blue Policy now to the outside. You've got a horse race as they turn for home. Down the stretch they come. It is Blue Policy to the outside, to the inside. SV Blushing Star, it's Blue Policy. Blue Policy taking the win with Heidi Sainer second. SV Blushing Star. 212, 3 Fists, 212, 3 Fists. And going to take third, going to be Joan Jetta Predator with Will Rowland. Luke's Wild Card in fourth. And ER Black Bear working on finishing the mile will be fifth. 212, 3 Fists for Blue Policy. Blue Policy, owned, trained, and driven by Heidi Sainer. First lifetime win for Blue Policy. And taking the fifth spot, ER Black Bear with Ryan Sherman. 212, 3 Fists. First lifetime win and 11 outings for Blue Policy. Blue Policy out of that Rolls Blue Chip. And politically briefing Edwin Gingrich, Iowa, the breeder. Owned, trained, and driven by Heidi Sainer. And race 11, Blue Policy. First lifetime win, 212 and a 3/5. Number 2, SV Blushing Star was second. Number 3, Joan Jetta Predator was third. Number 4, Luke's Wildcard fourth. And the 5 ER Black Bear was fifth. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like they started 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 33 and 3, 107 and 2, 138 and 2. The mile 212, 3/5. First lifetime win. Up next, race number 12, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, field of 4. Horse number 1, Little Joe Going Spy, home training by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa, Kerry Sturts in the bike, 5 outings. Number 2, Get Your Head Down, Roy, owned by Lindsay Rooker, Sorrento, Florida, Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland in the bike, 10 outings, 2 wins and 3 thirds. Number 3, Plain and Simple, owned by Stephanie Gould, Badger, Iowa, Justin Gould. Humboldt, Iowa, Justin Gould trained, James Gould in the bike, 4 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, 1 third. Last race to watch here was second place first. And the 4, Just Like Gotti, owned by Brady Joe Jensen, Washington, Pennsylvania, Brandon Jensen, Addison, Iowa, Larry Jensen, Humboldt, Iowa. Brandon Jensen trains, and Adam Hauser in the bike, 3 outings with 1 win and 2 seconds. Coming off a second place finish on the 2nd of September, 2 minutes and 2/5 for Just Like Gotti. That is your field of 4. And we do want to thank Chrissy Miller, Bushnell, Illinois, on the bugle for the call of their 12th and final race of the afternoon. Reminder tomorrow, 14 races. 14 races tomorrow with your 3-year-olds and aged Iowa on the pace. As they work past the 8th pole, 1/8 mile from the start, gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 12. 12th and final race of the afternoon, picking up the pace. And here we go up and Pace on, just like Gotti. Early gate speed up into second. It is plain and simple. Racing third, get your head down, Roy. And fourth, Little Joe going spy. Off a 2 down the backside for the first time. It is just like a Gotti. Just like Gotti on top. Racing second, plain and simple. As they head to the quarter pole. Get your head down, Roy. Races third at the quarter. 32 4/5, 32 4. Opening quarter out on top, just like Gotti. Just like Gotti out on the front end, racing second, plain and simple. Racing third, get your head down, Roy, and in fourth is Little Joe going spy. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. It is just like Gotti. Just like Gotti out on the front end, the easy again. Bringing them to the half, just like Gotti. 104 4/5, 104 4. Out on showing way, it's just like Gotti. Racing second is plain and simple. Get your head down, Roy. And third, racing fourth is Little Joe going spy. Down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole. It is just like Gotti and plain and simple. As they go to the 3/4 pole, it's just like Gotti. 135 3/5, 135 3. Plain and simple now. Tips to the outside. A battle for the top. Out on the front, just like Gotti, and to the outside. It's plain and simple. As they round the far turn, down the stretch they come. Out on top, it is plain and simple. To the inside, just like Gotti. They come to the wire, just like Gotti. Second, plain and simple. Third, get your head down, Roy. And fourth, Little Joe going spy. And fourth, 206 1/5. 206 1/5. Or just like Gotti. All right, official result for the 12th race. Just like Gotti picking up the win. Owned by Brady, Joe Jensen, Washington, Pennsylvania, Brandon Jensen, Addison, Iowa, Larry Jensen, Humboldt, Iowa. The easy again out of the Better's Delight mare. Trained by Brandon Jensen, driven by Adam Hauser. 206 1/5. That'll be a new lifetime mark, better than a 208 4 at Cannon Falls. Number 1, Little Joe Going Spy, 4th. Number 2, Get Your Head Down Roy, 3rd. Number 3, Plain and Simple, 2nd. And just like Gotti, picking up a win. That'll make 4 starts, 2 wins, and 2 seconds. 206 1/5. And do want to thank you for tuning in, watching Iowa Harness Racing here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. We'll see you tomorrow at 12:30. 14 races. That'll be your 3-year-olds and aged Iowa on the pace. And we do want to thank Johnny and Chrissy Miller taking care of the production here for Iowa Harness Racing here at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. We'll see you tomorrow, 12:30.